Hello everyone, welcome to the final act in Group E as Japan play Paraguay in their first visit to Vilnius at this World Cup, and it's all very straightforward. Whoever wins this one will go through, with Spain outright from the group. No margin for error then, however, a draw and both can advance. This is how it all looks then in Group E. Spain, with 2 wins from 2, have already booked their passage to the latter stages. Then a case of who will come next. Japan have a hold on second for now, due to a slightly better goal difference. Paraguay, they've only scored 4 goals so far to Japan's 10. And should you be level on goal difference, the next criteria then is how many goals you have scored. But they are one of the strongest third-place teams, and even a draw will be enough for them here tonight. Angola, debutants, but they will need a minor miracle to beat Spain in the other game in Klaipeda.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's a very good evening from all of us here in Vilnius. And we welcome Japan and Paraguay to Lithuania's capital as well for the first time. A true entertainment city during this FIFA Futsal World Cup. And both nations with eyes firmly on the same prize. And to join Spain as a top 2 team into the last 16. It's a destination that both nations have been to before at a World Cup. For Japan, it was during their last visit, which was in 2012 in Thailand. And that has been their best ever run. They'd never previously been able to get out of a group stage, and there are the 3 visits to the pinnacle of the game. A 3-time AFC Futsal Asian Championship winner, but nothing since 2014 for those fans to really get excited about. But they are the team with destiny in their own hands. They put 8 past Angola to kick off their tournament before Spain beat them 4-2 in their last outing. A match they led in going into halftime. So one last push for a more comfortable route through to the business end of the tournament. Paraguay found it tough to get going here in Lithuania. Both of these teams have been based in Klaipeda, by the way, for their previous 2 group games. They were rumbled by Spain in their opener, were Paraguay, before beating Angola in a must-win clash. This is their 5th successive appearance at a World Cup, a quarter-finalist 5 years ago. Managed to negotiate the group stage in the last 3 visits to a World Cup. They have the experience. They're one of the best 3rd-ranked teams so far. One welcome to our officials, led by Roberto Lopez, our referee, assisted by Eduardo Fernandez and Carlos Gonzalez. Ayman Kamoun will be keeping an eye on the clock for us as timekeeper. Japan come out first then. They failed to get to Colombia 5 years ago, back on the world stage, with a chance to go through in second spot, more likely than anything else, as Spain hosts the bottom team, Angola. The only group remaining to determine the top 2 nations in a group. Japan have been scoring goals. They have had a knack of conceding goals as well, which may just make this game one not to miss. Got goal scorers out there. Artur Oliveira, one of those. Japan's number 4 has scored 4 goals.
And the head coach of the team, Bruno Garcia.
And their 8-4 win over Angola. The Hushi brothers also have been scoring at this tournament. They are one of the biggest names in the sport out in Asia. Looking to live up to that here tonight in their final Group E game. Here come Paraguay. They're in the hope of pipping Japan to second spot. It is out of their hands, but they know what they need to do. It's a rough start to them losing to Spain. However, they did put in a much improved showing against Angola, which was important. Generally, should you win at least one match in the group phase, you've got a pretty good chance of going through as a best third-place team. Incidentally, the winner of this group will face the Czech Republic in the last 16. The runner-up will face either Iran or Argentina, who face off here later this evening in Group F. Both games, by the way, the last 16, those I mentioned, will take place here in Vilnius.
Now, please rise for the playing.
Players are set, the officials are also, so it's time for the national anthems.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of Paraguay. Likime stovėti, skambės Paragvajaus himnas.
Let's have a look at the team sheet then. Hugo Pires, Japan's Brazilian-born goalkeeper, starting. Look out for Artur Oliveira, a man to watch. His dad actually was Brazil's head coach when they won the World Cup back in 2008. Both Hoshi brothers start in reserve with Shota captaining 4 players you can see there with yellow cards to the name within the squad today. So discipline key for them tonight. And also including both of the Hoshi brothers. This is how Paraguay start. Gabriel Jimenez in goal, conceding 5 goals thus far. Paraguay also start with siblings Javier and Juan Salas. Juan a scorer against Angola and captains. Richard Rehala and Francisco Martinez, both scorers too against Angola. They both play for Cerro Porteño. As to 4 other members, the most represented club from back home within this squad, and a major name in Paraguayan futsal and football. A reminder again of our officials, the 2 captains coming over, and The usual coin toss. Roberto Lopez of Panama, Eduardo Fernandez of Portugal, Carlos Gonzalez, Guatemala, Ayman Camun, the timekeeper. They are the main men to be taking charge of proceedings this evening here in Vilnius. Bruno Garcia, Spaniard, has been in charge since 2016 of Japan. His opposite number, Carlos Chilavert, is a distant cousin to the great Jose Luis Chilavert, the infamous football goalkeeper from Paraguay. And just psyching up his team down there, as is Bruno Garcia. Still in the group phase, but in terms of momentum going forward in this competition, important to make sure that they can go into the last 16 automatically, rocking and rolling, ready to go for the business end of this tournament, where it really starts to get interesting.
Let's make it together from 10 to 1 to kickoff. Let's do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's roll!
We are underway here in Vilnius. This is match 34 as what has been a tremendously good FIFA Futsal World Cup 2021. Panama are all in white. It's the blue of Japan. And the first foul. For now, Japan and Paraguay meet here in Lithuania's capital with qualification to the last 16 in mind via an automatic spot. Spain facing Angola in Klaipeda. I'll keep you up to date with what happens in that one should anything unexpected occur from the west coast of Lithuania. Left by Katsutoshi Henmi, who's a winger who plays his club game in Portugal with the great name that is Benfica. Ishitani has to go back to his goalkeeper, and that's the aimless from him up towards Shibitsu. Japan, who didn't qualify for the last World Cup. They missed out on qualifying, losing in a quarter-final to Vietnam on penalties it was. Vietnam would then lose in the semi-finals 13-1 against Iran in those qualifiers, so they wouldn't go any further as well. And that Vietnam side, by the way, coached by Japan's current coach, that is Bruno Garcia. How it all swings around. Pressure put on by Paraguay here, but Japan can bring it clear now. For Henmi. Taken over by Juan Salas, but he's been pickpocketed, and the first effort on goal, in courtesy of Nishitani, just stinks the palms of Gabriel Jimenez. Salas, Juan Salas, looking for the pass, but it's well cut out. I think that's been spoken about. One of the Japan camp is the overall support for them back home too. But they've got a fair bit of support inside this arena as well. It is very loud in here. There is Oliveira, Artur Oliveira, but his touch is just a little heavy. And he leads their scorer ranks with 4 goals at this competition, but all 4 of them came in one game against Angola. Chasing the likes of Ferrao, who are leading the overall scoring charts of the competition with 6. Alan Brandy of Argentina behind there at 5. Can't get out of the moment, can Paraguay. It's not the prettiest attempt to try and win it back by Javier Salas. And there will be a chance for Japan to try and threaten here, as it's 1 foul each. Now on the board early on, cumulative fouls. Paraguay made it to the quarterfinals in Colombia. They beat Colombia on penalties in the last 16 to send the hosts out. One-man wall, that is Espinosa. And Oliveira hits it and gets right over the top of it. Tracking back well was Shimizu. And here he is again, Shimizu. Oliveira takes over. That's a very important block by Espinosa. Oliveira just lurks at the back post. Absolutely frantic stuff down there. Reminder of the situation that both teams are level on 3 points. The final group game, whoever wins this will be going through as an automatic qualifier for the last 16. Nishitani rushed. Here he is again. He plays for the Nagoya Oceans. Great names of Japanese futsal. Well, many of these players represent, one of them being Oliveira, and here he is, and he pokes it towards goal. There was a deflection on that. I think Shimizu's got to claim it. Japan won't care one bit. There's Oliveira, and just a little touch off the left foot from Shimizu. He's going to claim that. He'll want to claim that on the big stage. And first blood belongs to Japan. Kazuya Shimizu, who's been amongst the international squad since 2015. There he is again, holds it up with his first goal at the World Cup finals. At just the start that Japan were looking for. As Nishitani is okay now, back up on his feet. And take his place on this right side. I think the intended pass was for him from Henmi. It's a key name for Benfica. 8 major club titles. Where's Benfica for Henmi? Zico Perez, born in Sao Paulo. Oh, it's a great turn, and very nearly catching out Jimenez at his near post. He is fuming with Pedroso. Oh, it's well struck, and then it's pinball stuff in there, isn't it? From Ryuta Hoshi. Nagoya Oceans, and he represents one of 7 members overall to play for them. Corner. Plenty of movement. Towards the back it goes. Placed right over by Espinosa. A place for Cerro Porteño. Yuki Murata plays it to the path of his captain, who's hounded back Shota Hoshi. His brother's making the dart here. Uyuta. It's a score of an own goal against Angola, but then also scored at the right end in their last game. Just a minute after his own goal. Well, the breakaway could be on here for Paraguay, led by Espinosa. And it's being played at a terrific pace. This one. There's Gabriel Jimenez. And wide it goes now for Francisco Martinez. Shifts it back. Infield they come. He's continued his run here, and a little nudge back in the hope of the give and go. I thought they might have been blocked off there, but no foul. Martinez has won it back again. He's also on target in the last game, and that's just played behind it by Espinosa. And a flurry of changes could be made for Paraguay. Here's Francisco Martinez. Score of their fourth goal, in fact, against Angola. He's had a brief time playing away in Argentina, too, with the great San Lorenzo before returning back to the homeland. Shota Hoshi. Man from Tokyo, he's 35 now. Unbelievable experience that he brings to the table. Javier Salas, no way through. Yaki puts it out. Javier Salas, he plays in Italy these days. Still for the bulk of his career, some great success out there too. But he is not getting beyond Yagi. He has anything to say about things. Plenty of movement on the edge of the area, and the breakaway could be on, led by Shota Hoshi. Great awareness, finding Yagi now, but it's cut out. Juan Salas, and again. Too much going on there. Too much going on inside that penalty area for the officials' liking. Inamoto and Mareko certainly want to keep an eye on at set pieces. Seen plenty of goals throughout this competition via a set play. We have another one here. There's a comfortable stop in the end by Perez. He sent it long. Comes to nothing. But it's the first major test for the Japan goalkeeper. Started playing futsal at the age of just 6 in the blood. Paulo Chilavert played at 2 World Cups, 2004, 2008. Known as Chila. And he had great heartache just before the 2012 World Cup when he was injured in pre-tournament friendly. Dislocated his shoulder the day before they were supposed to leave for Thailand. In playing another one. Javier Salas, oh, brilliant! The link-up play, terrific! And Paraguay are level Verde-Amarela with the goal. And they made that look so simple. Question marks really. Perez and his positioning to be beaten like that. But take nothing away from Paraguay, how they made that opportunity and they finished it off as well. 1-1. Monaco with his first goal at these World Cup finals, and it is drawn Chilibert side level. Minamita will let that run. With their group in 2016, they finished runners-up behind Italy. 2 wins from 3 matches. They'll be hoping that they can repeat history. Japan playing a risky game. The introduction of Oliveira. How much of a say can he have? The switch, and across it goes, and Oliveira wouldn't get there in time. But a nice idea from Kazuya Shimizu, the man whose goal is the difference so far. Man who plays in Spain, 1 of 2 players in the squad to play in Europe. Here's Javier Salas. Monaco, back for Javier Salas. Martinez making the move out to the left now, left corner, but Shimizu's won it back, and off he goes. He's all on his own. The ankle was getting tighter and tighter, and there's a problem here for our official. Well, Shimizu to take it on himself. He only had one thing on his mind, didn't he? This does not look good down there. Let's have a look at the goals and how they came about. Kazuya Shimizu with the opening goal for Japan. Might have just been an element of luck with this, as Oliveira's poke was diverted in. So advantage Japan before Paraguay level things up. Salas beautifully picking out Julio Marego, who's a recent scorer in the build-up friendlies against Portugal. And he has got his name on the score sheet here at the World Cup finals. Alberto Lopez is okay. It's been tight and frantic so far. Those 2 goals, we've not had many clearer cut chances. Could Rehala provide here? Espinosa. Rehala and the rotation. It's back again, but a heavy touch from him, and Henmi can gather it for Japan. Qualified for this tournament due to being one of the top 3 ranked Asian teams, promoted effectively to the tournament. No qualifying due to the pandemic putting pay to that. Shimizu defending from the front. Paraguay nicknamed the La Albiroja. Okay, with Argentina, Brazil, and Venezuela as CONMEBOL representatives from South America. A bit too much going on between Shimizu and Francisco Martinez at the moment, just on the edge of the area. Kick in to be taken here by Nishitani. There's Shimizu again, Nishitani, Shimizu. Ah, that's a lovely touch, and Nishitani's on his way again, but he was crowded out, so the safer pass. Artur Oliveira. It was only recently, I say recently, last December, that he got his citizenship for Japan. His father, Paulo Cesar, coached Brazil to the 2008 title. Martinez. Rajala and Martinez, central now. Espinosa finds the pass, finds the width. All going on over on that far side, but breaks down rather cheaply. There's Bruno Garcia, who's a coach who's got the likes of Peru and Vietnam on the CV, at international level of coaching. Here's Yagi, plays the pass, Oliveira. 2 for company. And they put in a firm stop there, did Paraguay. It's gone out of play. Both teams traveling from Klaipeda. Oh, flying challenge. Flying from Javier Salas. Might see the first card shown in this game. But Javier Salas, confirmation of that. It's the 3rd foul. Give it away. Both of the Salas brothers now playing in Italy. Javier with Pescara. And Juan has just recently moved to San Giuseppe, Real San Giuseppe, after time at El Pozo in Spain. Just over 10 minutes to go in this first half, which it's been finely poised. Incidentally, Spain are leading Angola in Klaipeda. Oliveira leaves it. It's kept low in the deflection, could have gone anywhere. Takashi Morimura. Might have come off a Paraguay foot there, Mareko. Here he is. The deft touch to play him in again, but now taken over by Morimura. Once again, the player who came into the pro game 2013 back home, Morimura, and he's on the stretch there. He's one to watch out for in terms of one-on-one situations. Where he is when he's on the court, he's just gone to sit down. It's very nearly up in towards the executive regions of the quadrant here at the arena from Javier Salas. We have seen a thunderbolt from a set piece on the volley here in Vilnius. Not many, but we saw a cracker the other night for Uzbekistan. Effectively qualified them. Struck by Ryuta Mohoshi. We need a ball. pace. And again, Javier Salas, turn of direction. Oh, really big block. It's a really good hit from Juan Salas. The leg came out of nowhere for Japan. Juan Salas again. Nine left on the clock in the first half. It's a groupie affair. Two teams with one goal, and that is to get through to the round of 16, where they have been before. Where Paraguay got beyond in 2016 before they would lose after extra time to Iran in a game really they should have won in the quarterfinals. And got through it by beating Colombia on penalties. It's going against Murata. He's a terrifically skillful player and a goal scorer against Angola. Jimenez. Led away by Ryuta Hoshi. Hoshi brothers do play for the same club back home in Nagoya Oceans. For the ground to be had by Pascottini. And Paraguay arrived around noon yesterday, traveling some 300 kilometers or so from the coast of Vilnius. And playing in a far larger environment as well, the arena, compared to Klaipėda here in Vilnius. It's Kato. Did well at Japan, and it was from Rehala. It's just signed for the Giants of Paraguay after a brief time in Argentina with the likes of Boca Juniors. A little stay in Italy as well, but now he's a Cerro Porteño player. Martinez's header, club teammate of his now. Martinez again. Line of defense from Henry. Change of direction and speed as well, quick feet, and well, it was awkward for Rehala. Well, he can play on the wing, he can play in a more central position as well. He's been highlighting his team's scoring ability and forcefulness against Angola in the last game, Rehala. But they're also strong with Shimizu. Not quite the 5 meters, Pascottini. Neither is Hugo Martinez. Oliveira. Got Martinez in the way. Shitani has snapped at it, really. (1-1) between Japan and Paraguay. The last 16 will be the next games that they play. Will Paraguay be playing it as a top-ranked third-ranked team, or in second? If they get a win here, that'll do nicely for them. And it's still tense. And it's still tight down there. Back it goes. Pascatini. Jimenez getting on with it, and a good call from Perez. He moved to Japan in 2009. Bulk of his career has been played at his current club, Pescadola Mashida, since 2013. When you look at both teams, the competition for goalkeepers is pretty good. And there he is. Perez gets on with it, keeping it low to Shimizu. Oliveira. Now Henmi. Shimizu again, Oliveira linking up. Nishitani. Shimizu now. Oliveira. Press is good from Paraguay, forcing Japan back. Nishitani, risky. Salas, has he kept that in? No. Certainly encouraging from Chilavert down there. The intensity of the press. Keeping Japan pen back. And me, no way beyond Javier Salas this time. For Gabriel Jimenez. Use of a hand there, perhaps, from Oliveira, and he accepts it. Espinosa leaves it. Salas finding Espinosa. Oh, not very nearly catching Hugo Perez by surprise. Until Oliveira restarts. Since he's seen constant discussions with his father after every single game, asking him for advice on every opportunity. Says he tries to do things that he tells him to do. He'll be speaking again after tonight's game. Spin of the ball will keep this in play. Been brought away by Espinosa. Juan Salas to Javier. Juan Salas again, and that reverse pass very nearly coming off. Great movement this from Paraguay, and the touch from Shimizu was equally important. Hit well, that was a better strike this time, although it does go over, but it was caught a lot better by Javier Salas. Just the two brothers that are involved here. Another sibling, Vander, is also an international futsal player. Not much on. Not much on at all for Japan. 4 minutes. There or thereabouts remaining. And this first half, which has been very, very tight between these two. 50-50, the possession saying. Oh, great play, and wide it goes from Javier Salas to work the opportunity for himself, but he was unable to hit the target. And Tess Perez, great touch away from Morota, just lacking the accuracy in the air. 17-10 in terms of total shots in Japan's favor. They've only had 4 of those on goal, just the 2 for Paraguay. Good block by Paraguay's skipper, Juan Salas. Again. Flying in, the bodies in the way. Timeout being called here. I'll be that for Japan. So a minute for both coaches to have a chat to their players.
Ichiel para Kira. Ichiel para Kira. Esa es la primera. La segunda, que tengamos un saque de banda, hacemos gujige.
Translator alongside him as well.
Repito, este va paralela, este hace que bloquea, este va y continuamos por delante, porque ellos aquí dan cambio. Este cambio,
congratulations to Vietnam after they qualified. They beat Lebanon to qualify. And talk about goalkeeping as well. It's not been the busiest for both, but when they've been called into action here, Perez and Jimenez, they've done their job well. Both have been beaten though, so far. 3.5 minutes remaining of this first half. Only going to be a kick-in rather than a corner. Or is it to be a corner? I think it is a corner. It's a very ambitious effort from Morota. Javier Salas. Oh, it could be a 2v1 situation here. Well, in the end, Shota Hoshi decided to take matters into his own hands. He doesn't test the goalkeeper. We're scrambling back there with Paraguay. Strong challenge coming in from Morota. Japan can try and bring it away. Oh, the switch could be on. Jimenez read it well. Incidentally, it's 1-1 now between Spain and Angola. Angola equalizing. It's one of the favorites of the competition. Japan gave Spain a bit of a scare, it has to be said, when they faced them and took a lead against 2-time champions into half-time. She's only the only one forward, really, for Japan. Oh, the touch off the chest is nice, although they can't keep it in. There wasn't that Bruno Garcia did say was that they might have lost to Spain, but it was a performance where they could be so proud and acknowledging that the future is in their own hands coming into this one tonight. It's up to them and them alone, no one else to distract them. Japan having led, Paraguay pegging them back. It's cut out well by Henry. Artur Oliveira. She took it back to his goalkeeper. And me again, Schmitzu. closer and closer to their own goal here. Forced to just clear it into touch as Chilavert will get his players across for one final chat before half-time with 1:50 remaining on the clock.
Time out, Paraguay.
Vamos. Ey, es lateral. Viene adelante, ¿verdad? Muchachos, hacemos como el 3 de corner, ¿verdad? Pero en vez de la corta de la larga, viene corto y va a llegar segundo, pero va a ir a la paralela.
Chilavert seen as one of the greatest, really, to have graced the court in the colours of Paraguay.
Quedan 1 minuto 50. Si nosotros bajamos la línea defensiva,
Retired in 2012 after that injury ruled him out of the World Cup. Took on the role just 4 months after retirement.
Vamos concentrados y hablamos.
Another healthy crowd in tonight watching this here in Vilnius. A bit of a waste from Paraguay from the kick-in. Nishitani now. Once again, central. There's a one final twist of the tail at the end of the first half, perhaps. It's come back off Nishitani. Under a draw will do for Japan to go through automatically. Paraguay, one of the healthiest records amongst third-place teams in the competition. Thailand and Vietnam already assured of a place in the last 16 as one of the best third-ranked teams with 4 points each. Taken down nicely on the chest, but we got the final touch. It will be a Japan ball. Only Vietnam and Thailand, by the way, came through a playoff. They've both qualified. As it stands, Japan will be joining them. Iran are also there. That's the 4 representatives from the AFC. Nishitani forward. So hold it up here, Shimizu. 46 seconds left on the clock. Henmi. A little flick is nice. Shimizu back for Henmi. Artur Oliveira. No foul. Getting something as he was pulling back to shoot that. Base. Well cut out by Nishitani. Oh, he's having a right old clump of the old shirt there, hasn't he? And taking a bit of a risk there on Aldo Baez. Oh, caught out. And the break is on. And a big save from Pires. Well, it might have been outside of his goal as well, but outside of his penalty area. But he was really alert to the job there, was Japan's goalkeeper. Big stop right at the end of the first half. So that's it. It's been very even between these two. Japan coming on strong, a little more towards the end, and they took the lead in this one through Shimizu. Then Mareko equalized 4 minutes later. The goalkeeper's called into action, but very even, it has to be said. Japan won, Paraguay won at the break. And Japan know this will be enough for them to go through in second place. Behind Spain, as it's so far so good for them, who are back in front now against Angola. And this is what it all means in terms of the stats. Japan just coming on a little stronger towards the end there and upping the possession stats. They've had more attempts and forcing Paraguay into saves as well. Even when it comes to corners. But it's only 1-1. So Oliveira thought that it was his goal, but it wasn't actually. It came off Shimizu's foot in the end, who would claim it, and he gave for Japan the lead. Mareko equalizing for Paraguay, a really well-worked move. And it's 1-1 at the break here in Vilnius. Final game of Group E then here being played out in Vilnius. Japan and Paraguay. A point would be enough for Japan to go through behind Spain. Automatically Paraguay, a victory for them, and they will go through as a runner-up. It was fairly tight between the two, and then Japan took the lead. Otto Oliveira's strike diverted in by Kazuya Shimizu. A deft touch, all it took. Delight for Japan. And they have Paraguay on the back foot for a fair bit of the opening stages of this one. But then Paraguay equalized, and they made it look so simple. And that equalizer came courtesy of Julio Mareko to bring Chilabert's side back on terms. A deft finish. Both teams had a fair bit of the ball. It got a bit feisty at times, and the yellow card for Javier Salas. Only card of the half. And both goalkeepers were called into action throughout the play, throughout the first half, but nothing clear-cut in terms of overall chances. A good positional play from Igor Pires here, seeing it away from danger. Threat has always been there, especially through the Salas siblings. On this occasion from Javier, steering his effort wide. Paraguay looking to finish strongly at the end of the first half, but again, Pires stood firm, read the situation, and made the stop. So still all to play for in the second half. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with you very soon.
Stabteliu ir užsisakau kavos išsinešti. Aš moku visada matau savo išlaidas. Mokėkite patogiai, greitai ir saugiai.
Okay, sveiki dar kartą visi susirinkę į Vilniaus areną, FIFA Futsal World Cup čempionato rungtynes. Viskas, kas vyksta aikštelėje, tai aišku, bet dabar visas dėmesys į tribūnas, mes turime simbolį įvardytą, paslabinti su įvardytą, bet čia neužteks tik paslabinti, čia reikia ir visiems visus sušilti, o tai geriausiai padeda daryti šokį. Jeigu pamatot save ekrane, atkartokite įvardytą judesius, kartokite lygiai taip pat kaip įvardytą daro ir jis jums padovanos prizų iš mūsų suvenyrų parduotuvės. Tikrai atsiminsite šitą čempionatą dalykai, o vienas žmogus jau priėjo. Gerai, super, kartok viską, ką daro įvardytą, padaro, įvardytą pajudintas.
press huddle a message for Japan. Welcome back, everybody. Start of the second half here in Vilnius between Japan and Paraguay, and it's been pretty close between these two so far. 1-1. Both teams know a victory will send them through automatically. But which way is the pendulum to swing? Players out, coaches are ready, just waiting for the call. But we are finally underway for the second half. Oliveira's through ball is blocked. The chance for Salas, blocked by Oliveira, and a firm challenge, which just leads to the kick-in for Japan in front of his own bench. It's not just the players that switch around, by the way, at half-time. It is the coaching teams as well. Changing technical areas. It's a super pass to find Nishitani there from Artur Oliveira. And meanwhile, down at the other end, Pires came out feet first. But a helping hand from Shimizu too. Will be a corner. It's kept low. Henmi at the near post. Something that they have been working on strongly over the last few days has been set pieces. Corner kicks, kick-ins, Japan. And one thing that Garcia has been demanding from his players to be more vocal, active communication, so important at set plays. More at the other end in an attacking sense than defensively. Too close to Pires. Stays this way, job done effectively for both. But Paraguay will not want to be going through as a third-place team just because the route gets a little more complicated and tougher. All games are tough when you get through to the knockout stages. But even more so if you are a third-ranked team. Pires and Henmi now. The pressure from the Paraguayan captain Salas. Juan Salas sporting 10 and Javier's brother sporting 7. Juan restarts as a bronze and silver medalist in his career at Copa America with his country. Barreco, out-muscled. And now Artur Oliveira on very quickly indeed. Henry. And Henry strikes it! Wasn't that far away. How much time was he allowed there to get this shot away? Too much time. And he very nearly punished Paraguay. Here he is again, the Benfica man, but no way through. And Javier Salas can bring it away. Breaks down very quickly, though, for Paraguay. Something that he has been a little critical about, Carlos Chilavert, is the fact that it's been a problem, them not taking their chances in matches here in Lithuania. So we create a lot, but we just don't put them away. And they're certainly going to have to sort that out, especially going through to the last 16, and where it really starts to matter being here in Lithuania. Japan, one of the major names in Asia, not getting to Colombia was a bit of an eyebrow raiser. Never bettered a round of 16, which they reached in their last appearance at the World Cup in 2012 in Thailand. Great pressure this from Japan. Led by Nishitani. Has been described as the Andres Iniesta of the Futsal world. That is some comparison. Ooh, Hoshi. Shota Hoshi. Japan's captain says getting older hasn't been a bad thing for him. And he's the backstick there, waiting for it, wants to get back, getting it back now! Oh, so well worked, and they've not finished it off. Minami Kato. Great vision this from the captain. Oh, no. How has he not scored there? That's a bad one from Kato. Hoshi holding it up, looking for his brother Ryuta to come in and join in the attack. Shota Hoshi just starting to have more of a say on things. The captain, as Chilavert and the referee just having a catch-up. There is Shota Hoshi. He acknowledges the test of Paraguay tonight. Remembers a defeat to them in 2019. Tight angle. Deflection, always seeing it out for a corner anyhow. So we wanted to get that bad miss out of his system quickly. Hoshi hits it low. And it still might work out, no. Meanwhile, down to the other end, here come Paraguay. Good block by Shota Hoshi. But again, A moment of worry down at the other end. Hugo Martinez has lost out, has he? Still to be kept alive now with Espinosa. No problems for Perez. Small pocket of Japan fans, dressed in their colors, massive Japanese flag, just behind the goal of Perez, trying as hard as they can to make as much noise as possible getting behind their team. Yaki restarts. A couple of years ago, came back from a long-term injury, a knee injury that had him out on the sidelines for some 6 months or so after surgery. It's a lot of action. He's a very speedy prospect. Got a pretty good shot on him as well. Here is Henry now. What's he gonna do? Henry again. Shota Hoshi. Now Yagi. That'll be a foul and it'll go Paraguay's way. Hugo Martinez. It's come off worse. Ooh, yellow card. Presented Satoshi Henry. To score in that loss against Spain. He's one of 8 Benfica players or so to be playing here at these World Cup finals. Salas losing out, Henry looking to win it back and retrieve it. He put pressure on a fellow number 10 here, Henry. And Salas finding another. And by the end of the night, we will know what the makeup of the last 16 will be. Oh. Still 1-1, still Japan are going to be going through. Second place behind Spain, who have a comfortable lead now over Angola. Henry again for Japan. Back they go. And receives it again. So cool and calm on the ball. Shota Hoshi away from one. Ryuto wants it now and gets it. Uto Hoshi, Henry, Shota making the move down, using the channel well. Shota Hoshi, link up with Ryuto, but can't get through, break through the white wall of Paraguay. Options left and right, can they take advantage of this? Had to go backwards. Javier Salas to try and use a bit of trickery, and it never came off. Hanging about here in Japan. Ishitani, no way through. Defenses really have been on top in this one. Still, we're a 1-1. That be okay. It's caught as he nudged it away from Rahala. So we've come to the end of the group stage here tonight, and rest day for everybody tomorrow before we get going again, where it properly matters. Already know some last 16 games, with RFU against Vietnam and Venezuela facing Morocco. Brazil's still waiting to see who they're going to face. Kazakhstan, Thailand, Portugal wait, Czech Republic wait, Uzbekistan still wait. But the runner-up in this group will play either Argentina or Iran. Find out the winner of that one when those two go head-to-head later this evening. Salas! Again, it's another effort that is not challenging. Pires in goal. Shimizu still, Nishitani now. So loose ball is picked up, and Artur Oliveira to use that channel, but it doesn't come off really. Oliveira says he wants to make a name for himself in futsal. Dad said always do what you want to do, and it didn't matter what he wanted to do, any old job really. Futsal his way. And he's lost out here, though, as Paraguay turn it over. Pires just about staying inside his penalty area. Oh, lovely stuff, lovely skills from Rota. And a foul. Well, that will be the first that Paraguay have conceded in this second half. Shimizu sent tumbling. Oliveira getting it set. Anticipation. We're out of the arena. Oliveira will leave it. Morimura keeps it low. Morimura takes over again, but he got two in the way, fighting for it, wanting it. Ronaldo Baez. And he gets the thumbs up from the referee, but just needed to have held back a little bit there in what he was saying in his protests. Oliveira on again. Great vision from Shota Hoshi. Jimenez. Delicate chip forward. Oh, and Pires getting right behind that. From Pedroso's effort. At least it's an effort on target as well. They've not had many of those. Neither team have, really. Oliveira, still he fights for it. And gets the call his way. And he says he still remembers the day he called his father 13 years ago to congratulate him, leading Brazil to the title. Been nominated for Brazilian youth games, but on his national team now. This was a chance down the other end a few moments ago. And Pedroso. officials can get some clear communication out there. The language speaking the same. Oliveira. Morota. Neither defense being breached just yet in this second period of this final Group E game. Perez claims the winner of Group E, by the way, will take on Czech Republic here in Vilnius. So that would be seeing Spain and Czech Republic for the first time here. Francisco Martinez. His twin brother Hugo is also a futsal player. Ryuto, so Hushi. And once again, Henmi now for Shota Hushi. The eye of a needle looking for his brother, but he breaks down. Hugo Martinez keeps it well. Gets it back once again. Two very evenly matched sides going toe-to-toe here in Vilnius. Encouraging to stop this from Paraguay, having they keep the ball so well, but it's creating those moments. Where are they going to come from? Well, cut out. Leo Mareko, the man to try and find, but Henmi right on the stretch. Mareko goes back. That was beyond ambitious from Espinosa. Overall, through the qualifying period in South America for Paraguay, they beat Venezuela for third spot overall in the playoff. Although getting to the last four of the competition did mean that they'd already qualified and were able to book their ticket. Oh, again, it's another tight angle, but again, it's no problem. This time, Nishitani. Espinosa. .8:40 remaining in this match. Cut out by Henmi. Paraguay just enjoying a spell now. The nation at their 7th World Cup finals. Getting to the quarterfinals in Colombia, their best ever run at a World Cup. Oliveira. And just the 5th goal that they've scored in the group stage here in Lithuania. They scored 17 in the group stage in 2016. Only Brazil scored more than them. Oliveira, no handball. Oh, great. Oh, I tell you what, that was close. Chilivert. They're confused as to why the wicket was given. Shimizu. You'd sense it might be something pretty spectacular if somebody's to win this. Oliveira goes back to Murota. Oliveira again for Shimizu. Shimizu, pretty tight to the sidelines, but chance for Paraguay to break away. This is Salas. Great pass, great goal! Javier to Juan. Super goal made by the Salas brothers. And it's been finished off by Juan Salas. Played into him by his brother. And the finish, terrific. Juan Salas, who was the scorer in their last game against Angola, has given Paraguay a lead here. Fine goal, wonderful breakaway. That is how you score a counter-attacking goal. And all of a sudden now it is advantage Paraguay. They will move into second if it stays this way, but here's Oliveira on quickly. And they're doing absolutely everything defensively here. Oh, Paraguay. Oh. Although Juan Salas has just put it out. It's being brandished here, perhaps, I think, from our official. Certainly a yellow card in his hands. Oliveira, Henry now for Japan. Their turn to chase. Full credit to Paraguay, who got back level pretty quickly after falling behind. They've lost out here. Oh. And Oliveira read that so well. Oliveira, there's the pass on! There's the effort from Shimizu. Super save from Jimenez. Still not finished yet. Oh, Japan. And we'll get the kick in with Paraguay over on the far flank, but the pass from Oliveira in towards Shimizu. And that is a huge stop from Gabriel Jimenez. Paraguay with the timeout.
No retrocedamos, media cancha, muchachos, a la pelota que nos llevamos con las piernas, más con el corazón. Son 16 minutos y medio. Pasa el tío de sierra, pasa nuestra primera línea, retrocedemos.
And it's the counter that is
no dejemos que levante la cabeza.
come up great guns.
La pelota tiene con la mano, cerramos primero el medio, le obligamos que eche y después salimos. Y con la pelota no renunciamos a jugar. Vamos,
Let's have a look at the goal again then. And the blink of an eye was in the net. Javier Salas to Juan Salas. Jimenez goes long as we restart. A chest pass. Ooh, and Henry's felt that in the side of the head. You just got to be careful. I don't think there's any maliciousness in that, but Francisco Martinez. 62-38 in terms of possession for Japan at the moment. So on top, they've had by far the most amount of attempts out of both of these teams, but they see and find themselves behind. Which is the most important thing in terms of the outcome of this one here tonight in Vilnius. Henry, Oliveira, towards Shimizu. Well cut out, Oliveira now. Henry, home challenge, nothing wrong with that. Oliveira leaves it for Henry. Shimizu up ahead. Oliveira. Shimizu again. Just a reminder of how things were working out in this group. Japan was second and Paraguay third in the build-up, both on 3 points. Japan with a +2 goal difference, Paraguay -1. Both with a win, both with a defeat so far. Paraguay now stays this way. We're going to 6 points with a +0. A goal difference to the +1 of Japan. Just if I know the breakdowns. Because if you are level on on points and then goal difference, it comes down to the amount of goals that you've scored in the competition. Just 6 for Paraguay now, the 11 for Japan, so they really have the upper hand. Oh, I tell you what, they're up in arms down there at the Paraguay camp. As it's been brought back. Yeah, it's the right call as well. Left for Oliveira. Oliveira. Well, they've only had 6 attempts on goal out of their 34 or so. Japan. They've been created, no doubt about that, but in terms of efficacy in front of goal, it's just not been there from both of these two teams tonight. 4.5 minutes remaining. Paraguay with their noses in front of Japan and will be going through automatically ahead of them into the last 16. Nishitani's got out of play. Over the top, well cut out by Nishitani. And seriously had to reach for that. Hoshi. Ryutu Hoshi, now Henmi. Shota Hoshi to his right on halfway. Here he is. Shota Hoshi. And gets it back again. And a very, very important contribution. Richard Rehala down the other end. Here they come. Paraguay led by Javier Salas this time. A winning goal. It could just be for Paraguay, made with brotherly love. But there's still time yet for Japan to get something. All they need is a point in this one. Ryuto Hoshi! Perez takes over now. Hoshi again. Ryuto Hoshi. Nishitani. Morota gets it back, oh, and just wanted the extra pass that just broke down at the wrong time for Japan. Well, it looks as though they're going to go fly. Oliveira is on here. They are going for it now with 2.5 minutes remaining, Japan. They have to. They have to. That extra outfield player. Here he is, Artur Oliveira. For Morota. They just need one chance. This Paraguay defense has stood firm for so long. Oliveira out of goal. This is Juan Salas, but it breaks down for him. And Oliveira will go again as an attacking player now. Morota. Shimizu wasn't the best of passes into him. And we go again. Oliveira lurking to the left as Paraguay move to their left. Here he is now. One side to the other, Nishitani. And again, Morota. Shimizu, this is patient. We're inside 90 seconds remaining. Oh, again, super block, led by Mareko. Timeout. And timeout for Japan. Last chance for Bruno Garcia to get one last play out of his team with 1:20 left on the clock.
Desde aquí, Ichi. Y Senkai, vamos a jugar rápido aquí, Minami aparece en el medio, Artur, aquí, si ves que baja mucho,
suggests that he just wants a little bit more in terms of pace
Minami aguanta
from
y
his team.
salimos en ni, se descuelga Minami por este lado, ¿entendido o no?
Time is against them.
No arriesgamos pase,
Japan 1, Paraguay 2.
1 minuto y 20.
In a contest
No arriesgo pase,
at the very end of the group stage. Match 34 of what has been a gripping World Cup finals here in futsal. Some Japanese colours being worn in the crowd. They've got a fair bit of support behind them here in Vilnius. And here we go. Can they find the goal? That will keep them in second in Group E behind Spain. But not if Paraguay have anything to say about it. Francisco Martinez, first line of defense. Morota. Oliveira. Now the movement. Oliveira again, back out to the right, dictating things. Oliveira, but Morota's forced back to halfway. Quickly on by Oliveira as we're into the final 60 seconds, 40 seconds remaining. Nishitani. Back for Oliveira, they've got to work something soon. Across it goes, parry back out, and Oliveira will keep things moving. Oh, and that could just work out, could it? No, they're going to have to bring it back because the goals have been moved. Well, they won't care about that. Well, Paraguay has Jimenez makes a big save so late in the day. Long it goes. Out it goes. 13.3 seconds remain. Henry now, Paraguay, they are so close to victory. Oliveira, they're gonna have to get a shot away here. Henry, Nishitani, and that should be that. There goes the hooter. It's Paraguay's night tonight in Vilnius. They have come here, they have beaten Japan and pipped them to the post for second spot in Group E. Right down to the final group game, but it's Chilevet's side, led by the Salas brothers, that have done the damage in the second half, with Juan Salas the hero and the match winner. Japan 1, Paraguay 2. Terrific finish, and it's Paraguay with 3 points, which will see them leapfrog Japan in Group E in the final game. Well, it was tense, it was tight, it was fraught at times, but a moment of brotherly class, really, doing the job that has enabled Paraguay to get a job done here in Vilnius. Paraguay acknowledging the crowd here tonight. And they've been made to work, a real test against Japan, two very even teams. What a blistering breakaway was enough. Both putting so much into this, and Paraguay, who got to the quarterfinals in 2016, hoping that they can get there again this year in 2021. The bows of appreciation for Japan. And with 3 points in the group, with a plus goal difference, it's that third spot will be theirs. Let's get some reaction, shall we?
ブルーノ監督お疲れ様でした。今日の試合、負けてしまったというその悔しさ、この試合についての話と、そして決勝トーナメントおめでとうございます。そこに向けての次に向けてのメッセージをお願いします。
Y tenemos dos cuestiones, ¿no? Uno de este partido de como derrota, de sensación, y siguiente partido para siguiente partido de cuarta final.
Ajá. Bueno, pues es una derrota agridulce, una derrota que nos clasifica, pero claro, que queríamos ganar, ¿no? Entonces, bueno, pues sí es verdad que aunque tenemos la clasificación por diferencia de... sabíamos que los terceros pasamos y demás, pero realmente queríamos ganar, ¿no? Entonces, bueno, pues una sensación rara, porque cogemos clasificación, pero no ganamos, ¿no?
まあレギュレーション上、負けても、まあ、結果今、決勝トーナメントに進出っていうところに結果になりましたけども、当然勝ちを目指しましたし、率直に今の試合後の感想としては、まあ難しい気持ちというか、決勝トーナメント進出を決めたけれども勝ちにいったゲームでまあ負けてしまったというところで、まあ難しいなというふうに思います。Otro para el siguiente próximo partido.
Bueno, pues ahora lo más importante es recuperarnos, sobre todo físicamente, porque hemos hecho un esfuerzo importante, y preparar ya el rival que nos toque, ¿no? Para el próximo, para octavos.
まずしっかりと、回復することが重要で、まあ、次の対戦相手に対して、まず回復をした後にいい準備をして臨みたいなというふうに思います。
頑張ってください。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。
Those are the thoughts of Bruno Garcia. His team are through, but they'll go through as a best third-ranked team. Well, let's get some more reaction again from the Japanese camp.
清水和也選手、お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様です。
率直に負けた感想という今のこの試合の感想を一つお願いします。
そうですね。相手が非常に素早いカウンターを持ってるっていうのを、そういう情報も、持ってはいたんですけども、やっぱりそこでやられてしまったっていうのが、その発端を作ってしまったのが自分だったっていうところが、非常に、悔やんでますし。ピッチ上で取り返せなかったっていうのが、非常に、悔しいです。ただやっぱり、チームとしてしっかりと叩かれた部分がっていうのがあったんですけど、結果がついてこなかったっていう部分は、本当に修正しなくちゃいけないと思いますし、個人的にも、もう同じ、間違いを犯さないようにしないといけないなっていうふうに強く思ってます。
とはいえ決勝トーナメントおめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
そこに向けてやっと待望の得点が取れたっていうところ、そして決勝トーナメントに向けて一言お願いします。
はい、本当に先制点を取ってもっとチームを勢いつけなきゃいけなかったところですけど、自分が入ってるセットで失点をして、でさらに、逆転打を献上させてしまったっていうところにすごく、責任を感じてますし、やっぱり取れるところをしっかりと取り切らないと、こういうゲームになるなっていうふうに思ってます。ただ決勝トーナメントに進出したということで、チームがまた一歩前進したというところで、この敗戦をしっかりと受け止めて、また次につなげていきたいなというふうに思ってます。
ここからの新しい歴史を作ってください。
はい、
頑張ってください。
ありがとうございます。
The thoughts of the man whose goal actually gave them the lead in this one, Shimizu. And the passionate Japanese fans getting right behind their team, but in the end, not enough for them to qualify in second place behind Spain.
Profe Carlos Chilaver, ¿qué nos puede decir de cuál fue la virtud de tu equipo para poder ganar a Japón hoy?
Bueno, principalmente la entrega. Creo que hicimos un partido intenso, ¿verdad? Un partido que necesitábamos hacer después de los dos primeros en la fase de grupos. Yo creo que esto nos da mucha confianza. El equipo hoy jugó más, defendió mejor y era el equipo que necesitábamos para lograr el triunfo y era el único resultado que nos servía para clasificar.
¿Cómo analiza la clasificación del equipo a octavos y qué espera de ahora en más?
Bueno, para nosotros era importante clasificar. Sabíamos que estábamos en un grupo difícil con grandes selecciones. Tuvimos que trabajar mucho, sufrimos, ¿verdad? Pero el equipo creo que respondió. Hoy estuvo a la altura de un mundial y conseguimos creo que una justa clasificación. Los partidos que vienen son duros, pero ahora queremos descansar un poco y luego pensar en el adversario.
¿Tiene algún rival preferido en la próxima instancia?
No, no hay ninguno. Nuestro primer objetivo era clasificar. Ahora veremos quién nos toca y de acuerdo a eso trabajaremos ya pensando en el rival.
Felicitaciones, muchas gracias.
Muchísimas gracias.
The thoughts of the coach, Chilavert, for Paraguay. I will hear now from Julio Mareco, one of the goal scorers for Paraguay tonight. And he's downstairs ready to get going.
Damián Mareco, pasaron a la siguiente instancia. ¿Cómo puedes analizar esta victoria?
No, primero que nada muy contento por la victoria. Necesitamos esta victoria para poder crecer como equipo, para ganar confianza para lo que se viene, que serían los octavos de final. Agradecido porque pudimos dar lo mejor de nosotros y estoy seguro que estamos yendo de menos más y que nos va a ir muy bien en la fase final.
¿Cuáles son tus sensaciones luego de marcar un gol de clasificación a la siguiente instancia también?
No, muy feliz, ¿verdad? La verdad que también necesitábamos empezar a marcar más goles. Este partido era muy importante para nosotros, así que muy feliz por el gol, pero más feliz por la victoria que hemos conseguido hoy.
¿Algún mensaje que tengas para la gente que sigue desde Paraguay?
No, lo mismo de siempre, agradecer a la familia, agradecer a los amigos, a los verdaderos amigos que siempre apoyan. Decirle que le tenemos presente en este momento, que la victoria va para ellos y que daremos todo de nosotros para lo que viene en los octavos de final. Que no se preocupen, que el equipo está muy unido y que vamos a dar lo mejor de nosotros y conseguir una victoria.
Felicitaciones, Damián. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
62% to 38% in terms of possession. The amount of chances Japan made, but just the one goal scored, and Paraguay with that crucial second in the second half. Pretty tense it was throughout that game, but in the end, Paraguay come up trumps. Shimizu had given Japan the lead before Mareko had equalized just 3 minutes later in the first half. But Juan Salas' goal, set up by his brother Javier, and Paraguay victorious. And so this is how it all stands. Spain, Paraguay, Japan, they all go through. Spain winners over Angola earlier. So Spain against Czech Republic it will be. Japan will face Brazil in Kaunas. And Paraguay are going to have to wait to see who they are going to face, either Argentina or Iran. So Japan and Paraguay, whoever won would qualify in second behind Spain, who are already qualified for the last 16. Japan hopeful and confident that they could maintain their spot in second place coming into this one, and they took the lead with Shimizu scoring in the 3rd minute after Artur Oliveira's strike was diverted in by him. So an ideal start for Japan, it really was. But all smiles then. And they kept up the pressure, and they kept on creating opportunities, and Jimenez doing his bit in goal to keep Japan out. But then it was 1-1 so easily. How it was taken, and Mareko finished this off superbly. And Japan will be very disappointed with the way that it was finished off. They were always looked at a threat on the counter-attack in Paraguay through this one, and Pires had to make himself big to stop them scoring towards the end of the first half. And into the second half, Japan continued to try and find a match-winning goal. Henmi wasn't far away at all. And then the best chance, which would then come back to haunt them. It should have been taken by Kato. And then on the breakaway, led by Javier Salas into the path of his brother. Some combination. The Salas brothers on fire. And Paraguay led for the first time. Towards the end, they kept on pushing, and Shimizu denied superbly well by Jimenez, who had a good night tonight. But in the end, it is Paraguay's night, and they go through automatically from Group E. So delight for Paraguay, a night that belongs to them ahead of Japan, but both do still go through. Thanks for joining us. Bye for now.